And I guess we can kind of get into Stillwater a little bit right now.
Sure.
It's the bulk of it, I think, takes place in France, but Matt Damon plays a man from rural Oklahoma. How did you see that translation in both the locations in Oklahoma and then his character like translate on screen?
Well, people should be aware that by far, the bulk of this is shot in France.
Right.
Oklahoma is the bookend. It's the start and the very end, but the middle is like a big Oreo cookie. All the cream filling is in France. To me, Matt Dillon is from back east, the Northeast, but you will walk away from this movie, people who haven't seen it, thinking that guy is from Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he completely nails what it's like to be. His mannerisms, his talk, even his walk. You would say that guy's from Oklahoma. He went to Harvard. You would think he's from Yale, Oklahoma.
Yeah. I love that line too. And he actually spent a kind of a bit of a time like talking to the people in the community and kind of like really kind of getting into that role. So you're saying it shows on screen.
Yeah, he really did his homework. You can tell. And we'll see this guy and we'll say, I know a bunch of people like him. He's in France. Somebody says, bonjour. He says, hey, and he's not going to use 50 words when he can use 2. I mean, a lot of people I know are like that. I'm like that, when I'm not required to talk a lot. Right. So, I don't know how the movie's being received. I liked it quite a bit, as a matter of fact. One thing I think Quentin Tarantino does in his movies is he has moments where, in all of his movies, where like here's this really tense point, and you have no idea what's going to happen next. It could go this way. It could go that way. Who knows what's going to happen in this moment that's got you on the edge of your seat. And Stillwater absolutely has a couple of moments like that where in your mind, I don't want to ruin this, be a spoiler for anybody, but you're sitting here thinking, please let it go this way. Don't let it go that way, because that way would be a bad situation. One moment in the movie even reminds me of a scene from Silence of the Lambs, and I'll let people figure out what that is, but it just involves a closed door and what's going on behind that closed door.
I've heard mixed things, honestly. So obviously we're a little bit biased in terms of being from Oklahoma, and it's really cool to see somebody from Oklahoma adapted on the screen. But like you said, the bulk of it is this kind of like murder. Is it murder mystery the right way to describe it? Because his daughter's been framed for a crime she pretty well we know didn't commit. But how does that plot stand out among the rest if we're trying to put aside our biases?
Well, I was fortunate to get a chance to talk with the writer and director, and I told him, I said, you hear American dad goes overseas to rescue a daughter, and it's like, oh, that was Taken. I saw those Taken movies.
Right.
It is not Taken. It's not American dad goes over there to kick butt and take names. The American dad might go over there and get his butt kicked, as a matter of fact. Because he has this one mission that above all else is to get his daughter out of prison, by whatever means necessary. But it's not Taken. It's got a lot more layers to it than that. It's about relationships and consequences and all sorts of things. So it's not Taken. And I was kind of, we all have opinions on what's a good movie, what's a bad movie. Right. I thought everybody would like it to the degree that I liked it. And I see some Oklahomans saying that it didn't push the right buttons for them. And that's okay, because we all like different things. But I was a little taken aback that not all Oklahomans feel the way I do about this. So I guess I shouldn't be.
Now you kind of got me sold. Now I feel like I really need to see it, because I thought it was maybe something that I could catch later. But now I'm like, I need to see that as soon as I can. So you've got me sold. Jimmy Tremmel, thank you so much for joining me. And I really hope to have you on again soon. It's been a pleasure, man. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.